Loves. How we doing, loves? I felt like it was only right that we do a live poll. I've really been sleeping on these live sessions and these live moments that we get to share with each other. And I was guided today to make sure I made room for that. I'm going to burn some sage. And water together, child. Because we deserve that hydration, you feel me? Let me just make sure everything is set up correctly right now. How we doing, loves? How we doing? How we been? How have we been? I hope we've been good. I hope we've been taking care of ourselves. I hope we've been being patient with ourselves. It's so important. It's so important. Ashe, the sound is sounding good. It's looking good, feeling good. Okay. If you've been looking good and feeling good, I celebrate you. I'm just gonna get some sage and some Palo Santo right quick. Give me a second. Give me a second. I want to do this right. We deserve it, honey. We deserve it. We deserve this, babes. We do. If you've been having a tough time lately, be patient with yourself. Show grace with yourself. Trust yourself. Ashe. It's a beautiful thing. I've really been taking the time to slow down and listen. Slow down and listen to the messages that you are getting. Slow down and listen to how the divine is speaking to you in this moment, because each one of our journeys is different and everything that we need is catered directly to us. You feel me? So being patient and considerate with that time, that relationship that you're developing with your higher self, your intuitive knowing, is going to benefit you in a time where many are finding quite a lot of confusion and being distracted so easily. And it's at no fault of anyone else's. It's the way it is, you know? There's so many distractions that it's imperative that you develop a relationship. Develop a relationship with your higher self, your intuition, so that you can rely upon yourself to guide you, to keep supporting you. But like I said, this is a collective energy right now. We're going to do a card pull. We're going to see what's going on. So happy that I get to share this space with you guys. So happy. Gotta get the energy right. Yes. Come on, placement. So, as you know, if you've not joined me here before, I give the cards a little shuffle, honey. And we're gonna see how and what messages want to come through today. You see my little prince sleeping? Milu, they can see you, you know. You in shot, baby. You in shot, baby. You in shot. I just want to give thanks. Let's just, before I start heading into the messages, Divine, we want to give you thanks at this time. We want to give thanks for the guidance and the support to our higher selves, our higher ancestors of the highest light. We ask that you join us in pulling these messages, pulling these guided intuitive messages that can assist us collectively. And I'm just grateful. I'm just grateful to be of service. I'm grateful to provide my energy and allow myself to be a channel for any messages that want to come through today. Some of the messages that come through will be directly for the collective. If any of the messages that come through are directly for me, I will point that out. But as always, listen, as always, Take what resonates and leave what does not. This does not just apply to card pulling, okay? It applies to life. If you are of the higher vibration and you are tapping into these energies quite frequently, this might be more familiar to you. But if you do not have that awareness yet, please understand that everything in life is about resonance. Take what serves you and leave what does not. What is in resonance with you? When I say that, I mean, what frequency do you choose to agree with? What are you validating? Because that is exactly how you manifest the reality that you're living in. That's how you create. You co-create with the divine by saying, yes, I want more of that, or no, I don't want any of that. And the way you do that is by aligning with what you do want, not what you don't want. If you focus on all the things you don't want, you're actually asking for more of it. Did you know that? It's a word. It's a word. But we're going to get into whatever, Shay. I'm really excited to see what kind of messages come through today, because I wasn't prepared to do this reading, and I just felt guided to, and I followed my intuition. All right. I love how we're getting these cards sorted out. Clearly the divine wants me to continue getting comfortable, getting grounded in this exchange, this space, and listening to what serves and what doesn't, what feels good and what doesn't, because I'm being called to share a message about trying to show up in ways that might be unfamiliar to you, and allowing yourself to really ground yourself, really be connected with you. I know a lot of the time we're asked to show up, and we're showing up for others, where you might be performing a role that we believe we're supposed to serve for other people. But it's about being comfortable within you, being grounded within you, so much so that the external demands or expectations of you have no energetic influence. Powerful word right there. Powerful word, and a powerful lesson, at least one that I have learned in the realms of which I am called to share my gifts and my talents. For those of you who don't know, I'm Tayleetalks. I'm an artist, creative, performing around the world, doing what I do, sharing my talents and sharing my gifts and my light. But I'm a spiritual teacher and mentor, and I'm also an energy reader. And it has been a journey. It's been a journey to stand in our light, stand in our power. Mealy, don't sit on my cards, please, because you have a very, very, very you got a good way of sitting on the cards, baby. We don't want you sitting on the cards today, okay? Don't do it. Right? So yeah, we're gonna see what messages come through, and checking in with you right now. How you doing, love? How you doing, love? I'm just gonna get a few cards to see where we're at. And it's really giving take it easy. The energy so far has been chill. Be easy with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Don't rush this process. Allow yourself to find new balance. Ashe. I'm loving how the cards right now are giving me patient energy. Because we ain't rushing for nobody, honey. All right. So while I get these cards prepared, I encourage you to get yourself a glass of water, get yourself a snack or two, okay? Because we're going to see what the energy is saying, poo-poo. So far, I'm getting, you need to take it easy because the energy is about to take off. You need to take it easy because there's a lot coming in. Ashe, wow, okay. There is a lot coming in. There's a lot coming in. Let me see if any one of these wants to come out now. So lately, I've been giving confirmations about how this time has been about resting and taking it easy because of the energy that's coming in and all the opportunities that you need to be prepared for. And it's a lot. It's intense. It's quite nerve-wracking, actually, to be quite fair. And I'm just holding on for dear life because it's really about trusting yourself beyond what you can see. Ashe? knowledge and wisdom. Sacred mandala. It's giving divine time. Okay. I've got a word coming through about divine time, fate and destiny. A lot of us perceive life in different ways. And it's important for us to realize that fate and destiny are not what we think they are. Every choice, every decision you make, you hold the power to change your destiny and your fate. Now, this influences how you experience life, not only how you experience it, but how you create it. Divine time, divine guidance, making the right choices. Ashe, let me see what we've got about contact. Connections, hope, promise. Ashe, divine time and divine guidance. Every choice you make, every decision you make, when you wake up and you choose your thoughts, you are creating a reality. Now, a lot of the thoughts we have, we repeat cycles a lot. By our nature, we repeat cycles. We do the same things over and over again and get the same results. That is what actually creates a version of fate, because you're creating a cycle of energy where you experience the same things. If you decide that you want something different for yourself, you have to choose different thoughts. You have to step into a new timeline, a new vibration of being. You have all this knowledge within you, but it might be something you're unaware of. Ashe, it requires you to trust in yourself, your intuition, and you also have to trust the version of yourself you're yet to become. And that could be quite scary. Ashe? Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Yes, it can. Okay, not me forward and stuff. How we doing in here? How we doing in here? Let me check on you guys. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know where you are in the world. Tapping in from where on what. Before I actually dive into this, let's Shane. Let me just see how we get on here. How have you been feeling the energy has been? There's a bigger picture here. There's a bigger picture and there's a bigger plan. Ashe? Fire energy. Divine alignments. Passionate. It's the passion. There's passionate energy here. Before I pull any more cards. Ashe. Take a step back. Trust yourself beyond what you know. You've been planting seeds for so long, and you might feel like nothing's happening. You might feel like you're not going anywhere. There are really big illusions that are being highlighted and exposed at this time. Ooh. Unity, completeness, focus. Whilst you feel like nothing's happening, it's really important for you to stay focused on what it is you want. That just brings me back to the fate message, the fate and the destiny message. Even though you might think nothing's happening, a lot is happening. Energy is constant. A lot is happening in the unseen realm, and many are unaware of just how much they're inputting and what it is they're getting back in return. A beautiful lady shared a message the other day about the mirror providing you with confirmations. It's providing you with manifestations. What you see outside of yourself, you have created. What your attention is drawn to, you have created. The more you pour in, the more you get back, and you're able to then make different decisions and different choices based on what it is you receive backwards. Ashe, trust your path. Trust your path. This is a season of divine transformation. You can see that. Try and make sure you can. It's a season of divine transformation. And it's something that you have been working towards. So take it easy. Take it easy. This is something you have been nurturing in the shadows for so long. And also be open now to shifting. You're going to change. You're going to show up in ways that you don't think you're ready for, but you are. Okay, you are ready. You certainly are, but you're going to feel uncomfortable because it's new to you. You're showing up in a new way. There's a new version of yourself that's being birthed in this season. And you have a collective supporting you in where you are. You have a collective that is aligned with the version of yourself that you're stepping into. It's a beautiful thing to know that you're supported. At least I know that for me, knowing that there's a collective, there is people that are part of your purpose, people that are aligned with your purpose. It supports you when you're unsure. Ashe, your guidance is divinely guided. Come on, Akasha. You are being supported in ways that you cannot imagine at this time. And it's very important for you to remember that in the still moments. Things are going to pick up really quickly. So you're being encouraged to rest. Don't start doing the thing you do where you overthink everything, you try and work everything out. Don't start doing that thing where you use up and burn up all your resources worrying and questioning things. Don't do that, because you need this energy. This moment, this time, you need that energy because of what's to come. What it is you're walking into. You actually are cultivating something. Really excited about it. And it's not just about you. It's a divine alignment. So it's a much bigger picture. There's a lot more parts to this moving operating system. I'm getting divine alignments, planetary divine alignments. Beautiful energy, but it requires a lot of trust, doesn't it? I can hear that. But there's something that you're being called to share. There's a dark space you're being asked to surrender and let go of. There's parts of yourself that you have been hiding that are now being called. Will you answer the call? Will you answer the call? Will you trust what it is you're being guided towards? I'm getting messages of challenges and things that make you feel powerless in the moment. In this moment. Okay. Overcoming challenges, resilience, the majestic mountain. I hope you can read that. As I was just proclaiming the challenges. I love it when the divine supports me in this way. Let me see how I'm going to make sure that you can see what it is I want you to see. I just want to make sure. I'm just testing out the camera. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. There we go. Overcoming challenges, resilience. You're being called and asked to trust. Everything you're experiencing is for a reason. Everything you're going through is for a reason. It plays a part, but this is the time now. If these are challenges you have been facing, you're being asked to treat these challenges as past times. Don't react to these challenges as though these challenges are your main focus. You have to now release these challenges. You can't keep interacting with them the same way. If you keep pouring your energy into that energy, you're going to keep getting back more of the same thing. Ashe? See where we are with that. Hope, fleeting opportunities. This is giving me creating a vision bigger than yourself. Creating something that is a lot more aligned with you, that aligned with your true source, your true passions, your true desires, that fire, that light that lives within you. That is what you're trusting at this time. That is what you're being guided by. That's where your hope lies. And not allowing yourself to treat it as though something you're losing. You're being given messages of guidance. You're being supported at this time. In the unseen spaces, in the silence, you're being given confirmations of just what it is that you are being prepared for. Just to keep you, it's like a reminder that's just giving you that nudge to say, don't worry about this. Don't worry about this thing. Let me just pull from my written deck quickly. Explore, step out on faith, do things a new way. I'm wondering how I need to see how I can turn the camera around. However, it's not really a big deal right now. Not a big deal right now. I'm hearing for you to flow and trust yourself. I think there's probably a button there that I can press. I'll deal with that at the end. That's going to mirror my screen, isn't it? Yeah. I'm very happy to say that my channel is open. Express yourself. My channel is open. It's now time for you to use all of yourself. To use all of yourself. How bold of a message is that? You are being called to use all of yourself, to bring all of yourself to the forefront. Don't leave nothing behind. Don't leave nothing out. All of the parts of yourself that you might tuck away that are for moments when you're by yourself, when no one is around, and you feel like that's only something you can only enjoy and indulge in when no one is around, is the very part of yourself that is being called. I'm speaking to those who have been doing the work, who have been nurturing their inner child and releasing the parts of themselves that they no longer need, that have been releasing the parts of themselves that no longer align with what it is that they want for themselves. That is the part of myself that I have been tapping into and trusting more. And it isn't easy, right? It makes you really, it makes you feel real vulnerable, right? But the funny thing is, whilst you're in the vulnerability, whilst you're in that vulnerability, somehow you showing up for you with your authenticity becomes the support you need. And then all of a sudden you realize, well, damn, it was me I was looking for all this time. It was me. It was me I was looking for in the cut. There's no better confirmation that you're going in the right direction than meeting more of yourself and feeling safer with yourself. There is no better confirmation than that. You become someone who is able to dominate the world. Your power, nothing can influence you. When you are your ride or die, when you show up for you and your inner child knows that you have you that comes first, the world around you changes, because all of the things that were dependent upon you neglecting yourself, putting yourself last, putting yourself to the side, and putting your feelings, your needs, and your desires second to something else, to someone else. Those are the very things that were dependent upon you neglecting yourself. Those are the things that are going to fall away. Those are the things that can no longer exist around you or with you. They're no longer a part of the manifestations that you create for yourself. They become a part of an old timeline. Ashe? Because new versions of self means new realities, new choices. When you show up for yourself in a way that you've never shown up for yourself before, you become a new version of self. And some may not be consciously aware that they're doing that. So they just experience themselves changing. But when you become more connected and have a diverse language, that you start to understand how the spiritual journey works, you recognize you leave a whole reality behind when you step into your fullness and your wholeness. That's abundance. When you recognize you are your abundance, you get to experience the abundance that you are. You get to experience your truth. When you realize that and you start reclaiming your power from all these different spaces and places that you've been allowing to siphon your energy, you become unstoppable, baby. Ooh, I love that energy. I love that energy. I really, really do. And for my divines that I'm tapping into, I salute you, boo boo, because the journey ain't easy, but it's worth it because the glow don't lie. No, it don't. The glow don't lie. You feel me? Don't let nobody tell you different. The glow don't lie. You shining and they can see it. And they may not tell you. They may not tell you, but the beauty of this journey is you learn that that light exists in every single one of us, and no one is unable to tap into this divine light, but it requires each one of us to go within and do our own internal work. That takes the pressure off. No longer feeling guilty for other people projecting their lack upon you, but more so sympathetic and compassionate, because you understand they've still got a journey to do to heal the things within them that give them the access to their own divine power. It's a beautiful thing. This journey is a beautiful thing, and we are divinely all inherently connected. No one is separate. This is a divine consciousness journey. You understand me? If you resonate, let me know. If you resonate, let me know. Because let me tell you now, this is higher knowledge. This is higher frequency information. And it's about aligning yourself with the resonance of which assists you. Whatever helps you to continue ascending, align with that. Tap in with that. Seek more understanding by giving yourself more room to receive new information. If we have a set way of thinking, if we have a set way of experiencing things, if we think we know everything, we have no room to receive new information. Meaning we're holding on to old information. We're actually holding on to the ego, the identity, and we're not allowing ourselves to bloom, baby. We do cycles over cycles over cycles until we release old versions, old habits, old behaviors. Once we release those things, babes, we make space for the goods, okay? We make space for the abundance. Let me check in with y'all, see how y'all doing, see if you keeping up. Let me see where y'all at. Burn a little sage, burn a little Paulo. You hear me? I'm just checking in with my divine self. Right now, I'm just checking in with my higher self. You feel me? That's all I'm doing. I'm just showing up. And I'm so grateful to be a reflection. And I'm so grateful that I am being tested. I am being challenged to show up. To show up fully, I'm also being tested and challenged within my own journey. And it has nothing to do with anyone else. When you hold that kind of integrity, you allow yourself to blossom and bloom in rooms that you never knew you could. You allow yourself to show up in ways you never knew you would have the courage to. You start believing in something greater than yourself. Ashe? That's right. Burn, baby, burn. Okay? Don't even fight it. Do you see that? You know when fire wants to burn? When passion, when it's ignited and it doesn't want to go out. That's a powerful message to me. But we need it to go out. Ashe, let me just clear off that energy right quick. Deep breaths. Intentionally clear. I'm assisting you in clearing right now. I'm so grateful I'm able to assist you in clearing. I'm so grateful. I'm so truly grateful. There's no peace like this, you know. There's no peace like this. Everything I've done, from working with different people to performing on different stages, putting myself in places and spaces in my life that, sugar, I was meant to turn that off. I'm so sorry. If it made noise, I'm so sorry. I was meant to put do not disturb on my shit, and I forgot, dog. I forgot. My bad. My bad. But yeah, the places and spaces that I have been blessed to show up in my life have taught me one thing. Following your desires and your passions is one thing. But if you don't have a relationship with you, none of these things will fulfill you. They they will fall short on fulfillment, because once the moment is lived and then you return home, you return back to yourself, you can feel empty. You can feel as though, when's the next thing? What's the next thing I'm doing? And you're constantly chasing this feeling, this thrill, and nothing outside of you will fill that hole. Nothing outside of you will fill that hole. That is something that you cultivate within you. And then you regain the clarity that you are creating these experiences. You are the gift. You are the consciousness experiencing this life thing. And you are constantly co-creating with the universe to create the next thing. So the abundance is within. It's not external. This is the expression of the divine. This is an expression. This experience is an expression of the divine, right? I'm going to pull some cards from my African goddess deck. Just taking a moment of pause for me. If you would like a personal reading, please check the information in my bio for all the services I have available currently. It would be my pleasure to hold that space for you. I'm opening up bookings again. So if you want one, don't hesitate. If you want a specific message that can support you in where you are and what you're going through, and can assist you in overcoming any challenges, do not hesitate. Wherever you find healing, as soon as you put the call out within your heart space that you want information, that you need help with something, your spirit guides, your ancestors of the highest light are always available to serve you. This may not be the space that you get a reading. This may not be the space that you choose to receive that healing, but it can be a place where you plant the seeds to call that into yourself, to call those messages of guidance to support you in. You hold that power. Nothing I'm doing holds that power. I'm merely a reflection of the messages and the information you are calling for. It's very important for us not to get addicted to guidance, because we guide ourselves, and it's about tapping into the things that empower you to know yourself better. You don't want anything outside externally that you feel dependent upon to know who you are. You don't want to be reliant on anything external. We're gonna bring this read to a close. This was quite a long one. I'm gonna see if there's any more messages. I do hope that you've received divine guidance from these messages. That makes me happy. It really does. It really, really does. Because I know there's always something for everyone. And if it's not for you, don't take it. All right? Take what resonates and leave the rest. This is not. I'm gonna keep educating. But if you're watching readings, it's very important for you to protect your energy. Know your energy so that you are not being manipulated and just taking on everything. You have no idea how vulnerable that makes you if you don't understand your own higher self and your own consciousness. It can make you vulnerable, boo. And that ain't the tea. At this point in time, it's really important to protect your energy. Okay? It's really important to protect that energy, boo-boo. But it's a celebration. Where we are right now is a celebration. I'm going to show the cards. Don't worry. I'm going to show you these cards. We have Live Out Loud, Yafigi. It's a celebration right now. Also harvest energy. And on the back of that, we had Ngame, Desire. See, it's a celebration of manifestations and the alignment, collective celebration, because it's not just our own individual accomplishment. This is a collective celebration, and it's also a message of reclaiming your power, reclaiming your ability to claim your desires now in this present moment. Claim that desire. Own your abundance. Own it. Celebrate it. Champion it. Oof. One more card for me, Divine. That's the one more card at this time. Thank you. Fearless love. Oshun. You see how relaxed she is? You see the royalty. Do you see the royalty? All right. Know the position that you're in. Know what it is that you are here for, to celebrate. Know the abundance and bask in it. This reading was longer than I intended, so I'm going to leave this one here. If there are any ways I can serve you along your journey, please do let me know. For all jewelry inquiries, please do hit me up in the bio. You know, because we sharing the gifts or whatever. The gift was made to be given. But yes, like I said, any information you may need from me, you may find in the bio. And if you feel called to or guided to, you can drop me an email. You can drop me an email, and any way I can assist you, I will. All right, my divines. So this has been a golden frequency. I'm going to continue to put out this golden frequency, and yeah, go with love. Ashe, go with love. Period. No, don't do that to me. Don't do it.